In this week's Attack Wing Tuesday, we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Cardassian Union Faction Pack, which was much delayed, but it's finally on retail shelves. It has been for a while, but I just recently got my hands on it. So let's take a look at the ships and the cards, see if it's worth the purchase. One quick interesting note is that the tokens have this wrap around to keep the two sheets together. I'm not quite sure why. It has all your captain's tokens, dial tokens, ship tokens, blah blah blah. Nothing too exciting on that. So we do have, oh wow, that wasn't snapped in there. Well, that's a much better packaging than they used to. Oh, these are still snapped in. One thing always about these packages is that these ships are snapped in here. Try and keep them in place, but the problem is that they can be hard to get out. Without breaking. So we got Guldacott's Bird of Prey. And we got one Galler class and two Keldon classes. Is that right? Did I have that right? Yeah, the Keldon is a bigger ship. So one Galler class and two Keldon class ships. Which look pretty darn good, actually. Probably use a wash, but other than that, I do like the paint job. They're not plain. And we got the bases for all four ships. But the most important part, of course, is the cards. Let's open these bad boys up and see what we get. So let's start with the pre-lock Cardassian Keldon class 5143. All friendly Dominion ships within range 1 roll +1 attack die. Wow, that's pretty darn good. 24 points. Let's see, how does that 6 and 7 makes 13, so it's a little bit under the old 2 points per pricing range. It's got the good evade, target lock, scan, battle stations, 2 tech, 2 weapons, and a crew. That's not a bad ability. That's a pretty darn good ability, actually. And generic Keldon classes are 20 points, 5142. Low shields, lots of weapon though. And let's see, the other Keldon class is the Orias. If there are only Dominions and or Romulan cards equipped to this ship, add the cloak and sensor echo actions to this ship's action bar. When a friendly ship within range 1 performs a cloak action, this ship may perform the cloak action as a free action. This is from the Romulan and Cardassian alliance to go take out the Founder's homeworld, which of course was a complete and total disaster. 5143, 2 tech, 2 weapons, and a crew. Another generic Ducat's Bird of Prey. It's just a Klingon Bird of Prey, which is interesting. It's kind of looks like a Burrell class stats. 4133. That's a Burrell class. I don't know why it doesn't say Burrell class. So it's like it's the same class as the prototype from Star Trek 6. It's a Klingon Bird of Prey class. Combat phase: if the ship is cloaked, place 1 battle station, scan, or evade token besides this ship, and increase the captain's skill of the captain equipped to the ship by 3 this combat phase. That's not too bad, especially since it's a dual faction ship, Federation or a Dominion and Klingon. So this could be used as a Klingon ship too. With a decent Klingon captain, you could probably get, and Worf on there, you probably get 12, 15 captain skill. That's 6, so 14 captain skill. Wouldn't be too hard to get with this ship if you really wanted it. It's only 17 points too. 2 crew, a weapon, and a tech. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Generic Burrell class, just 13 points. 13 points for Burrell class. That's pretty good. And here's the Galler class. The Vitar action. All other... Oh, this is an action. All other friendly Dominion ships within range 1 to 2 may perform an action on their action bar as a free action. Okay, so this won't get its own action, but it'll have the ability to give others more actions. That's gonna be, if you have a 4-ship fleet, that's a 3 for 1. So you use 1 action to gain 3. That's pretty efficient. But they have to be within range 1, so it's only 22 points, 17 points for the generic Galler class. Let's see what we got here for cards. So we got Inabrin Tan. You see an Admiral? He is. 5-point Admiral for +2 skill. That's definitely something Dominion needed. You do not pay a action penalty for when you equip this card to a Romulan ship. Free action. Discard one Dominion crew upgrade equipped to this ship and place two time tokens on this card. Perform an attack with the ship's primary weapon with -1 attack die. Okay, I like that. And it's an admiral, so it can be used anywhere. Free fleet action. So you can't do it every turn like... I always used to use that combination of... I can't even remember what it was. But there's a Federation ship that allows you to attack during your planning phase with a power 3 or less. And I put it on the Defiant, and I used it all the time, and it was fun. Get a free attack. But this is for Dominion, and +2 skill and all that. That's not a bad card. It's pretty powerful. 8 skill, +2. He's 5 points. Yeah, he's worth 5 points. That could definitely... This is something you kind of have to build a fleet around. Gallivec Captain. 4 skill for 2 points. That's not too bad. Target a friendly ship. Target all friendly ships at range 1. Place all Ox tokens besides all target ships besides this ship. So he moves all of the Ox tokens from other ships to this one. That could be pretty good. And it's not an action. It's just an ability. It's just a combat phase ability. It is combat phase, so it has to be... so that'll be after things move. But actually, that kind of works out. You get no actions that turn, but yeah, that's not a bad ability, especially for 4 skill captain for 2 points. 4 skill captain for 6 points. Galtaran. Choose a faction and target all friendly ships. The target ships roll +1 attack die and +1 defense die against all ships of the chosen faction this game round. That's a really good action. Especially in a fleet of like 4 ships. There's definitely a lot of synergy to have a formation flying in this pack. Gall Dukat, 5 points, 8 skill, 2 elite talents. When attacking, during the modify attack dice step, spend an evade and a scan token besides the ship. Convert up to 3 battle stations into 2 hits each. Not 1 hit, 2 hits each. Wow, that's going to be hard to pull off because you're going to have 2 tokens beside your ship, so you have to have somebody gain a second token. But if you can pull that off, that could be instantly devastating to just about any ship. Especially if you're firing 5 or 6 or 7 dice. And it's not a battle station, so you somehow get a battle stations too. Again, this goes with the other ships that gives free actions, +1 attack dice. Now you're talking a 6 attack Galler class attack with extra hits. You don't need battle stations because you're already using the battle stations. Yeah, so just a scan and an evade and preferably a target lock so you can reroll, or some other card. There's also crew cards that allow you to reroll dice too. So yeah, that could be a devastating attack for sure. Just rip an entire ship down in one shot by multiplying hits. I think that's the first card I've seen in this game that has that ability to turn 1 hit into 2, especially at 3 times per attack. Gall Broca, crew, combat phase, discard this card, target this ship, and target all friendly Dominion ships. All target ships roll +1 attack die this round. This is again not an action, just combat phase discard. So now you've got +2 attack dice on all your ships from this faction pack. Galdemar is a crew. Increase the captain skill of the captain equipped to the ship by 2. That's really good. When a friendly ship attacks with a weapon upgrade, target that ship and place 2 time tokens on the weapon upgrade being used. The target ship may reroll up to 3 attack dice this attack. So basically you get to add time tokens to a weapon to give it rerolls. For 2 points. It's not bad. Not bad. So if you're going to add 2 time tokens, so if it's already getting time tokens, like say 3 for a normal torpedo, let's say, now you got 5 time tokens, but you get those rerolls. Ooh. Tor Zial, Bajoran and Dominion. Range 1. When defending during the compared results step, target the attacking ship and remove this card from the game. Cancel the attack. The ship may make an attack against the attacking ship with the primary weapon with -1 attack die if possible. Woo! That's really good. That's totally worth 5 points. Attack cancellation and in retaliation in 1 card. That's going to be a staple to play, in my opinion. It is very situational, and 5 points, I don't know if it's all that great, but I mean, just the combination. I mean, 5-point attack cancellations are really good, and the fact that you can cancel the attack and attack back is pretty powerful. Corinos. Disable this card, place an Ox token besides the ship, and target a Minefield token. Remove the Minefield token from the gameplay area. Pretty standard stuff that they're adding to the game, because mines were always a pain. Obsidian Order, Elite Talent, 5 points, Dominion only. Each time an opposing ship within range, 1 to 3, spends a battle station, evade, or scan token. Place a token of the same type besides this ship. Each time. That's a pretty good 5 points. So every time they use battle stations, you gain a battle stations. You can be an attack twice with 2. Yeah, that could be really good. Supreme Tribunal, 1 point elite talent, in phase, pays 4 time tokens on this card and target an opposing ship. Place an Ox token besides the target ship. That I like for 1 point. That's a really good 1 point to spend. And that's range 1 to 2, not just 1. I like this card a lot. For 1 point, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for 1 point. I like that a lot. Interrogation, elite talent, 2 points, range 1, planning phase. Discard this card and target a crew upgrade equipped to an opposing ship. Place 3 time tokens on the target upgrade. That could also be useful. Definitely not for everyone, but for 2 points, it's playable. That's for sure. 3 time tokens, yeah, that's playable. Multiple dorsal arrays. What is that? I don't know which one that is. That is, I think that's the Keldon class icon. Yeah, that's the Galler class. So this is Galler class only. Attack, place 2 time tokens on this card and target an opposing ship. So this is what I was talking about with the other guy that adds time tokens to add 3 rerolls. So you would gain 4 time tokens on this card if you would use those combinations of attack. And it's a 360 attack. Place time 2 times and target an opposing ship. Once per game round, if you hit an attack squadron with this, you may perform an additional attack against the same target. Okay, so it is a dorsal array, so you get a 3 attack in any direction at range 1 to 3 for 3 points, and it also does attack squadron damage. So, yeah, that's probably a weapon worth having for 3 points. Another weapon, Enhanced Resonance Field Grid. When attacking with the ship's primary weapon, during the deal damage step, discard this card and select 1 uncancelled hit. Deal the selected hit to the defending ship's hull. So this is a 1-time 1 point to the hull for 2 points. Not a crit, has to be a hit. So if there's a crit, that would be even better. But yeah, it could be useful. 2 points, fill up a slot. Phase Disruptor Array. When attacking with the ship's primary weapon during the Modify Attack Die step, if the defending ship is within range, place 3 time tokens on this card and spend the ship's target lock token. Reroll any number of attack dice up to 2 times. Oh, it is unique, so you can only have this once per fleet. Range 1 to 2. Okay, so it modifies your primary weapon and basically allows you to do a target lock, except you get to reroll twice instead of once. I can see how that could be useful. 2 points. That's one of those situations. Oh, yeah, this is the one you want to combine with the Gul Dukat, where you get 2 rerolls. Try to get those battle stations. Actually, reroll hits and crits to get battle stations. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Attack, Sensor Ghost. When defending, discard this card. The attacking ship rolls -1 attack die. If the ship is not destroyed by the attack, it may perform a Sensor Echo action using the 1 template. You have to discard it to do that, though. So it's -1 attack die, and then you get the Sensor Echo afterwards. That could be useful, but definitely situational. Another unique card, Iridium Alloy. When attacking during the Modify Attack Die step, disable this card. Convert 2 hits into 1 crit, 1 point. You have to disable this card to do it. It's only on the Galler and Keldon classes. I don't like the idea of converting two hits into a crit. That's only useful if they have no shields or you have some other way to bypass shields. It does say when attacking, not just primary weapons, so you have some way to get around shields. That could be useful. But again, it's only for those two classes. Because, of course, I'm thinking Chronoton torpedoes and other ways to avoid shields. Another unique card. Type 3 Galler class replaces shield value of the ship with its printed shield value +2. Now, this is very carefully worded because under the new rules, you can only modify things by up to +3, but because you're replacing it with a shield +2, you can still go +3 by other means if you can, if there are cards to do it. So this is the Galler class. Only 4 points, you gain 2 shields. Which is what? How many shields does that put it at? Where is it? Galler classes have 4 shields. So that's 6 shields. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Legion Crew module, add 2 crew to the ship's upgrade bar for its attack. I think it's similar to cards to this already for Dominion, if not the exact card reprinted. Canar, what is this? This is the weird. I think this is a miss. It's not printed very well. You can see it looks funny. The black here is different. And again, it's unique. This upgrade may be equipped to a ship without requiring its upgrade slot, 1 point. Planning phase. Place 2 time tokens on this captain equipped to this ship. Plan this ship's maneuver face up this game round. This ship does its perform action step before its reveal dial step this game round. Okay, so what you want to use this for is when you're doing your of course, it's Dominion only, so you can't use it on the Kilden classes and the Galar classes because they don't have come-abouts, right? I don't think so. No, they don't. But if you're going to do a red maneuver that round, which for the Kilden class is a 3 sharp, and the Galar class is 2 sharp and 3 sharps are red. So if you can do a red maneuver, you put your thing face up, you use it, disable this or time token this, and now you can do your perform actions and then do your red maneuver. That's pretty powerful. Or like with the Klingon Bird of Prey, which is a Dominion ship, you can do your actions and then do your come about. So that's definitely worth a point to, I think, and no slot. If you got a point, that's worth putting on a ship with a red maneuver, especially if you're planning on doing a red maneuver sometime during the game, which you will be. And then we have the maneuver cards and 4 mission cards. So that is the contents of the Dominion. What is this? Dominion faction, Cardassian Union. Dominion faction pack, the Cardassian Union. There are a lot of really playable cards in here. And of course, things that happen from the show is very important to this. You got the Bird of Prey. And 3 Dominion ships. You definitely have a playable pack, just all by itself. And yeah, so these are pretty good. So that's it for the Cardassian Union faction pack. Overall, I'm pretty impressed. Again, I really don't play Dominion. I've never been interested in Dominion cards. And the only Dominion ships I have are prize ships for the most part. With the exception of trying to get something like broken cards or whatever. But yeah, so that's it. Cardassian Union faction pack. Not a bad purchase if you play Dominion. Definitely a lot of good usable cards. And thanks for watching.